I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face?
Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. That caught by Davis. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards. Now 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, Travis Etienne. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Ritter going to hold on to this one. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
Third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And now he doesn't put it away, and the ball is out.
You have to appreciate the effort of the ball carrier. I mean, how many tackles did it seem like he broke on that run? But so often we see it, Mike, time and time again. The more these guys fight for extra yards, they're fighting and clawing for every inch. That ball just gets a little lower and a little looser, and the way these guys are taught now on defense, if you don't have great ball security, they are going to attack it, and in this case...
Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready. And off we go from Wembley. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On the draw, the give to Etienne. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll give it to Etienne on the option. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Down inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Play action now. It's Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. this one caught at the 4. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll go play action with May. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Off the play fake, it's May. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. In motion comes Thomas. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready. And off we go from Wembley. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
So the longer that play progressed, the more difficult it is to cover that crossing route. So what's the key? It starts with pass protection. Give the quarterback time to stay with his receiver and not be forced to check that ball down.
And he will go all the way. Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, New England. Joey Sly on now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Pats get back in it. It is 21-7. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Kirk is the motion man. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Kirk is the motion man. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. To throw is Lawrence. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. And you could see it pretty clearly, Mike. He just kind of comes across the ball there. That one started right, and it just never came back.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. This one intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They'll run on first down with Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Jaguars 21, Patriots 7.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. A throw left side taken in by Polk.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
On 3rd and long, here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Javon Baker was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is May. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here's May again. That's caught by Bourne. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. May to the air once more. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Jalen Polk. Touchdown, Patriots. Sly now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Patriots draw closer here. It's 21-14. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. On first down, Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Looking free downfield. It's Kirk. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence. Got a man. It's Thomas. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Airing one out for Bourne. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
He might have a new name on the back of his uniform. Remember, Mike, back in July, he went from Allen to wanting to be referred to by Hines Allen. But with all that being said, he is still the same dynamic pass rusher he has always been, and he is a handful for any offensive line. And this time, he gets in there for a sack.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14. They pick it up. They'll run out of the gun. And it's Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Patriots 14.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. To throw now. May. Pass right side. Taken by Baker.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He'll get this to Baker. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. To throw is May. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front?
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum.
And he will score. Game on. Jalen Polk. Touchdown, New England. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting. I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's to the former Raven, Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to event.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sione Takitaki. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps drop even in this one.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Ball in by the tight end, Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Here is 2nd and 7. To throw again is May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, did they have a little extra look or two his way to help him reach this total?
May to throw again. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. Here's 1st down. To throw is Lawrence. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And the Patriots will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the run is Stevenson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll run with Stevenson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. They come to the line, needing 6 yards for a first down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 14 on the pickup. First down, New England.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now on second and long. Stevenson. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. They'll come up now for second down. They'll run here. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, third down. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime.
Man, that's just a tough one to swallow. You've got a chance to win the game right here at the end of regulation. But after that costly miss, they're going to see if they can pull this one out, but in overtime.
Set to go now on first and 10. Here we go. One final play. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Whoa. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Maynard on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Here's Stevenson, and he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it's a win for the Patriots. It'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long from London.